So guys, the next speaker is Zeeshan Saeed, who will be sharing details on the complete end-to-end solutions for automotive dealers. So over to you, Zeeshan, for the session. You have 30 minutes for this session
Yep,
for next
yep.
speaker. And I will ping you on chat before the end of your time. So over
Cool.
to you.
Thanks, Adnan. Thanks, Shakir. Hello and assalamu alaikum to everyone. So today I'll be giving you guys a complete end-to-end solution on automotive dealers. Um, so this is basically a 10 years journey of customized application development and how we are future-proofing this system with the power of Power Platform itself. Before moving ahead, I'll give you quick introduction. So for those who don't know me yet, my name is Zeeshan Saeed. I'm working as a senior solutions architect at NHFIC, which is National Housing Finance and Investment Corporation. I'm based in Sydney. I have around 14 or 15 years of experience in the IT industry. During my 14 years of experience, I've initiated six products in automotive, media, NGO, and the finance sector. So this is the first product which I have been involved and I've initiated and converted this project as a product. And I've involved in few of the community talks, and I've got a couple of Microsoft certifications and involved in Scrum's conference as well. I like to give back to the community and love giving back to the community. So why I'm doing that? Because I am enjoying and I'm learning as I'm teaching everyone and giving back to the community. As a result, I am currently giving voluntary trainings to 2 NGOs to help them adapt Power Platform. And I have a small YouTube channel as well, which I'm also sharing my experience over there. Those who want to connect to me, there's my email address, website, and LinkedIn address. So without furthering boring you guys, I'll quickly move on to the agenda. 30 minutes, I know it's pretty much less for this big system to explain, but I'll try to keep it very short. So first things first, we will look at what is this project's background is, what are the features of this project, or specifically product is. Then I'll give a quick demo of the existing project, how it look like and interact with the end user. Then we'll see what's next and why we are thinking to go to Microsoft Power Platform and enhancing this application to that. And in the end, I will have like couple of minutes to answer the questions and the feedback. So just to give you a little bit of background, that you guys must be thinking I'm in Sydney, and this application is an automotive application which has been implemented in Pakistan. Why I'm still involved in this application? So I'll just give you a quick background that I've got this project initially from my friends. They have a big Toyota dealer showroom back in Pakistan. So I've started this project as a product and slowly, gradually matured this product. Then I've moved back to Australia, but I'm still helping out their on-site in-house dev team to move it forward, because I was the main brain behind that, and I'm still encouraging the team and managing the team voluntarily from Sydney itself, and keeping up to speed and training them to the Power Platform itself as well. So as I mentioned before, this is a 10 years journey back. When we initiated the project, it was initiated initially for design and development for an inventory system only, just to keep track and forecast of the inventory. So after carefully reviewing the business requirement and evaluating the existing product available at that time, we have decided to build a custom application in ASP.NET, Web Forms, and SQL Server. So after implementing the inventory system, we decided to expand, or management decided to expand the system and develop a 3S module application, which is very popular in Pakistan, called sales, service, and spare parts. So we already built a system for spare parts. So we onboarded more resources, more developers, I can specifically say, and started developing the sales and the service modules. So after this, it's a never ending story, and things are keep on going, and we are getting some requirements, all the requirements from the business itself. So currently, this application has entire parts, or you can say spare parts, service, sales modules, and we have enhanced this with customer relationship module, maintenance and reminder system, which I can all specifically say that for maintenance and reminder system it's a physical call system as well. Body and paint, insurance, claims, notification systems, which is involve SMS and emails. There's also a little bit of journal ledger system, which we also maintain and integrate with the existing system, and the bay management system as well. So just to keep this presentation interactive, I will give you a quick demo that how this application looks like in real time. So just bear with me. I'll open a quick one. Yep. So as you can see, this is the main interface of this application. We have some dashboards, brands, categories, everything, barcodes. We also manage advisors. Like when you bring your car in, an advisor will come here, walk up to you, create your order, the repair order, and move your car forward for the repairing and or for the rest of the service thing. So we have a very detailed setup menus for this, even country areas and the rest of the stuff. Parts module involves the entire parts module, purchase orders, goods received note, purchase return, requisition, delivery challan, so on for that. Service involve billings, partial, either it's a partial bill or it's a warranty list, approved job, rejected job, pending jobs, and rest of the stuff. For notification, we use SMS, and we also use this for our marketing campaigns as well. We have heaps of inventory reports and the sales and service reports. For sales, this is the important part. So for sales, for specifically, if I talk about Toyota sales in Pakistan, the Toyota principal is Indus Motor Company. So this system also integrate with their portal as well through web APIs. And if the dealership wants to book a car from, they need to do it from the principal. So everything what they want to do will be done from here, and this system will do all the integration with the principal, or I can specifically say Indus Motor Company, and get the order booked and sort out the payment modules as well. For customer relationship, yes, we have the entire call center module and features over here, as you can see. Follow-up list, customer profile, and everything. For administration, we have different types of stuff, or only for administrator. So when I talk about a principal, which is Indus Motor Company, they also have their own auditing and rules and regulation from that side as well. So instead of auditor coming in and asking for all the reports and rest of the stuff, we have created an audit reports for the auditors itself. So as soon as the audit kicks off, we just create a new user, assign all the reports to the user and then auditors, and they can just log in and get the reports, and boom, it will done. Now we are also planning to expose these reports on the API so that the auditors don't need to physically come. They can check the reports anytime over the API, secure API layer as well. Next, we have a maintenance reminder system. So when the call center will call and remind the staff, remind the customer that when they next need to come to book an appointment and when their next service is due, we have a whole new dashboard over here now, which will give you how many calls they need to make, how many calls they made up till now, how many SMS the system sent, how many active customers we have, just some things like that. So it's a complete package, how it works and how the showroom works. So currently, what happened is the showroom is full-fledged dependent upon the system, and we are totally paperless in paperless environment at the moment. We also have a body and paint. So when I say body and paint, it's a part of service, but it's disconnect with service when because it involves the insurance companies as well, and the body and paint shop is separate. So we have a separate module for this as well. Now I'll take you to the next feature of this product, which is a tablet-based version. So this is a complete back office um, application. We also have one sub application which connects to the same database and same web application, but it's served only on the tablet mode itself. So for example, I'll give you an example. When anyone takes the car to a service or to a dealership, they need to fill out a repair order form. So an advisor will physically come to the car, get all your details in, register car, and ask you what this car needs to be performed, what jobs we need to perform on this. So this is the main dashboard for the advisors. So we can see if it's they can also check if the user also or if the customer already got an appointment or not, or if you want to do if you want to open a proper or new appointment itself as well. So if the customer is new, they can come in, fill out the form, it's not dependent upon the Toyota or Toyota dealers. It can be um, uh, stretch out to the others car makes as well. So as soon as the advisor makes a proper repair order, the car is proceeded to a next level. So there's a mechanism called a wireless printing functionality embedded in the system. So as soon as the repair order is done, the tablet will send out the wireless printing to the wireless printer, and it prints out the complete repair order with the special barcode generated on that. So I'll take you again to my presentation, and we'll talk about what the next thing will be. So after printing out the paper, as you can see on my screen, it's a complete repair order with a special with a unique barcode embedded on it. So as soon as the car enters into the showroom, this is printed, and when this barcode reader reads the repair order, it's assigned to a particular bay itself. So I'll take a step back and explain you how it will work. So as soon as the repair order is made, the system decided, okay, these are the bays which this according to the job, these are the bays which has been automatically allocated to this job or this car or this vehicle itself. So as soon as the car is scanned into any bay, there's a screen on the bay which automatically detects everything from the database itself, and a timer has been started. So in the previous in the previous screens, I've mentioned that um, this system is also maintaining the technicians and the base and the advisors as well. So depending upon what the jobs and what the advisor has been said, if when the car has been scanned into a barcode, this every bay has a separate screen on it, So the bay started, job started, and what we need to do and how many parts which we need to require for this job. So for example, if you can see on my screen, there's an engine and oil filter change, and these parts are required on this. And we also have a voice of customer that we have that the advisor taken at the time of the registration. And this also maintain the information about the technician's productivity as well. So for example, if we have a oil change job which requires 30 minutes, and if the technicians are taking long as like 40 or 45 minutes, then it's a matter of the productivity, something's wrong. So management can look into it and get this thing sorted. After that, we also have one big screen visualized in the waiting area. So this is called, we called as a workshop monitoring system. So the screen which you see um, is a actual diagram of the showroom itself as well. So as you can see, when the car has been scanned into any barcode or any bay, it automatically visualize and place the car on the screen, and the bubble icon will display the information and how much time this car is taking on this bay itself. So if the customer is waiting in the bay, and or if the management decided to check or audit anything, they will just come in and see which bays are free, which bays are occupied, and how the progress of the car is moving forward. So this is not a traditional the visualization representations which are available in the system, but we have customized it, and it's going well, very well. One more thing, when taking in orders or taking in online or phone call appointments, we also have one screen called Job Progress Control Board. So this decided the entire time for a particular day itself. So as you can see on the screen, when the car is come in or has been booked, the system automatically assign the bay depending upon the jobs and the time itself. So it's nothing manual, all automated. As soon as the order, as soon as the repair order, we created repair order, system will allocate the best available bay and time for that particular job itself. So this is the complete end-to-end, like overall, like if I say in a nutshell or high level approach, this is the complete end-to-end things which we are doing. Now comes the best part. What's next? And why we are and how we are planning to do it. So in the next journey, we have a requirement for customer self-service portal. So as I've mentioned before, that we have been running this application since last 10 years. We have a huge data with us. So we've decided, why not we serve the customer itself with the self-service portal itself. Then we also was thinking on the mobile apps, like offer the mobile apps to the customer. They can view their service history and book an appointment online with the app itself as well. One more thing that we are deciding over here is car number plate detection. So instead of the advisor coming to you, as soon as the car enters in the showroom, a camera on the main gate will recognize the car, and if the car is available in the system, it automatically create a repair order for that car itself based on the appointment. Otherwise, it generates an SMS notification to the advisor that this car has been came in for the first time, and the car has been registered. Now you need to follow the repair order itself. In future, we are also planning to implement the loyalty system. Plus, we will be, there's also a requirement that we are looking on to count the inventory items with an object detection functionality or a feature. So now we have selected to use the power of Microsoft Power Platform and Azure to enhance our system, because this, as we have heard in the key speaker note, that yes, security is a first priority when we are delivering anything to our customers itself. So currently we are doing all the back office things. It's not this data is not exposed to the customer, but when we expose this data, when we are planning to expose this data to a customer, the security is the first thing which we need to follow and we need to think of. So that's why we've decided to move it on the Power Platform and Azure ecosystem. As I mentioned before, you can see we have a really basic mock-up for the service portal, customer service portal. So when the user is logged in, customer is logged in, they can check their previous service history, or if I can say specifically, when you buy a car in Pakistan, people talk about like from where you got service or you get a history book or not. So yes, by this we can digitize the car's history book, all the service records, all the scheduled services. We can print records, print invoices, print bills as well, which is easy in Pakistan to sell the car if you have these type of stuff. For the customer app, yes, what we will have in the customer portal app, we will also have in the app itself receipt reminders. If the car is broken down, you need to request the showroom to get some support or get some help on it. Yes, we can do that as well. For the object detection, yes, there's AI functionality and machine learning in Power Platform, which we can use and count the inventory objects. Sometimes, why we are doing this? Because sometimes there are really small objects or a small inventory item which is hard to get count, and it takes a lot of time. So instead of counting them manually, we are thinking to do this as well. And it also will help us to count the car's fleet, which is in the inventory mode, which is in the big garage, big field. For example, if we have 50 Toyota cars standing on as a fleet, we can count them easily instead of counting one by one. So just these things will save a lot of time, and as compared to the traditional development and traditional customized development, this will save a heaps of time. So as you know, this image is not new for the pro developers. So currently we have 4 professional developers working on this now. Because we are in the same ecosystem, Microsoft ecosystem and stack, we can use the power of Azure services and Power Platform to enhance and without any limits itself. So how we will do it? That's a good thing. So we are planning. So as you can see, as I said before, that we have a SQL database itself, which we previously ran on-prem. Now it's on Azure SQL databases, and how we will connect this and create an online portal and use Microsoft Power Platform is really simple. That we will be integrating all the data through an Azure Data Factory to Dataverse itself, and vice versa. We will move back data into our data warehouse, SQL data warehouse as well, using Azure Data Service pipelines, and from that, Dataverse will serve the Power Platform portals, flows, Power BI reports, and much more. So this is the way that we will be looking forward to it. So we are currently finalizing our planning to do it, and we will hopefully, inshallah, will kick off this new enhancement within a week now, inshallah. So yeah, I think, conscious about time, I've covered that in before 5 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I know it's a very wide solution, and you must be having few questions. So feel free to ask anything. Thank you.
Thank you, Zeeshan. I'm just looking to the question answer. If something is published, I will share with you.
Thank you.
And can you share any of the questions which is asked most of the time by the customer or users, which you can share?
Yes, yes. So a lot of questions I've been asked previously is that how hard. So it's a technical question. How hard it's to implement this system for the other dealers as well. So as I mentioned, this is specifically for um, this system is specifically for the Toyota and Indus Motor Company. So how we built it, and so I'll give them a little bit of background that this system has not been tightly coupled with the other modules itself. So for example, if some dealers wants or any dealer wants only an inventory system, yes, we can give them only the inventory system. If any dealer wants a sales or the service module, yes, we can still use that because we have decoupled the systems itself and integrated at the in within it the system itself. So it's a module based approach. So we can use any feature for this what you want. So if you want service, customer relationship, notifications, accounting system, or pay management system itself, yes, we can do that. So um, there are few showrooms which we only implemented the bay management system, and it's going really, really well. So they are managing their base and the visualization, which I've shown you over here, really easily. So yeah, it's a decoupled system. So yeah, we can implement this really easily. And by using now the Power Platform thing, it will be next level for Pakistan, for Pakistani market. Yes.
Thank you, Zishan. I think I haven't seen any questions so far.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be good. Can you share your social handles so if anyone have any questions, so they can reach out to you directly, or they can also come to us.
Yep.
And if they have any queries, we will forward to you.
Sure. Thank you very much, Adnan. I've been honored to present this for in Pakistan for the first time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you, Zishan, for your time.
Thank you, Zishan. Thank you.
Thank you, Shakir. Thank you, Adnan.